This is our first hint. There's a problem with haughtiness. And the haughtiness from here, I think, has to do with the vertical connection. The people who think, well, I don't need him, or I don't need to listen to him, or I could do it my way, it's okay, or he knows my heart, so therefore I could do what I want, or whatever it is. I don't think it's just people running around who are just full of themselves. I think it's full of themselves in this particular context. The only thing holding this place together is the covenanted people. Judah believes this as well. The Jewish community believes that the world was created for Torah and that Torah observance holds it together. And the lack thereof tears it apart. So when you wonder about the world's weather change and everything else, it's not global warming, it's not climate change, it's behavior of those who are covenanted and those who are not. I don't, again, want you to feel like you're causing the world to fall apart, but recognize we have an opportunity to hold it together until he's ready to return. And he will have some people do that. We go back to the whole, for such a time as this, the Esther thing, if you don't do it, somebody will. Why not you? Why not you making that effort to try to hold this thing together? Because you consider yourself, hopefully, covenanted. Okay, so we have the problem where there was sin. Sin led to the issue and the problem, led to the scattering, led to the dispersion that we're all suffering still in, led to the destruction of the earth with Noah, is talked about in the future coming to a destruction that we're told about in Isaiah. And now we're being told that there's a redemptive process here in Isaiah 42. And I shall lead the blind by a way they have not known, and paths they have not known, I lead them. Did you guys know how to eat properly? Did you guys know about feast days and holy days? Did you guys know anything about Torah? Did you even know when Shabbat was? He said, I'm leading the blind down a way they did not know. By know, we're meaning what? Relationship. He said, I shall lead the blind by a way they have not had a relationship with. You may have had some information about those things. You may have heard of it. Of course, that's the Jew stuff. That's the Jew, they do that stuff. You had no relationship with it. So how does he make the Torah great and glorified? By having you do it and people see how great it is. The information can't get great and glorified. Well, okay, let's glorify information. There's words on a paper that says do this and don't do that. Praise Yah. Let's bow down to it. Oh no, now that makes it an idol. No, what brings it glory is that you're going to embrace it, walk it, be blessed by it, and others will see, and they're not going to understand, and you get to point the finger and say, it's because I'm covenanted, and because I'm covenanted, I obey the Torah. I embrace it, I live it. They did not do step 1 and step 2. If they had feared him, they would have walked in his ways. They didn't fear him, so they did whatever they wanted to do. When you do whatever you want, which is not what he says, then you're showing that you do not honor, awe, reverence, and respect him. You have much more awe, reverence, and honor, respect, or at least fear, real fear, for somebody else, either yourself, your mother, your father, your coworker, your sister, your brother, your best friend, whoever it is that's pushing on you. I know somebody think, well, the devil. No, the devil's not doing that. If you don't know the Tanakh, you don't know the back and forth stuff. And actually, if you don't know the Tanakh, when I say back and forth, sometimes it goes back, like Isaiah referred to things back to Genesis. Sometimes it goes forth. It refers to things that were about to happen in the future at some point with Yeshua. Then Yeshua refers back to Yeshayahu, but he's also pointing forward to more things. There's a lot of going forward and going backward that you have to kind of have that context. To be my deliverance to the ends of the earth. So the plan was that the coastlands, the peoples afar, would be scattered to all the four corners, to all over the earth, wherever they get scattered, sifted like grain through a sieve, and etc. So they're really mixed in there really well, so that ultimately it'll perform the be my deliverance to the ends of the earth. Because in gathering them everywhere he sent them, he has to go everywhere to get them. And in going everywhere to get them, the whomsoever wills will respond. Though they forgot, I never forget you. Ooh. Okay, that's him just, the children would call that like a burn. Okay? Oh, you're afraid I forgot you? No, you forgot me. I never forgot you. Oh, you're all worried. Yahweh has forsaken me and Yahweh's forgotten me. He says, oh, no, you forgot me. I didn't forget you. I never forgot you.